After being gone for a couple of days, I come back into a world of trouble. You got Chud the Builder and his racist team and his racist supporters apparently calling the FBI on me, trying to end my career, lying on YouTube on me. And then you got this other content creator called Wyinners, who I'm unsure if he's also working in cahoots with them or if he's just doing it independently, but he dropped another defamatory hit piece on me today. So we're gonna cover everything and break it all down, okay? In the words of Rich by Design, I'm somebody's son. Y'all doing this too, oh my God. If you're not familiar with who Poetic Flacco is, he's a very smelly individual. Like, the dude smells. Look at him, look at the screen. You can smell him through the screen. He's also a very large individual, very enormous. This dude is so big that he got weight loss surgery and got bigger. That's not even the worst of it. This dude is so cringe. He calls himself a podcaster, but he stutters. He has a speech impediment that is unbearable. Like, this dude even twitches when he stutters. Like, why would anybody watch a dude who twitch when he stutters? Like, this is just unbearable. Like, why would anybody want to put themselves through this, man? He's also very soft. He is a punk. He got spat on and didn't do nothing about it. What type of grown man would allow another grown man to spit in his face? I mean, for God's sakes, folks, how can y'all listen to somebody like this? He's a loser. Poetic Flacco is all of that, but the one thing I'm not is a career criminal and a scammer. Call me all the other things, man, but when you put those other allegations on my name, I gotta make this video and I gotta debunk you and I got to expose you as a liar, and then you got to address your audience for why you out here lying on Poetic Flacco. Now, let's address the first people, okay? Chud the Builder and his racist supporters. If you watched my last video, then you know that Chud the Builder's racist PR guy has this vendetta against me because I've been putting belt to his behind. Because he's been out here claiming that he's speaking for Chud, he's working on behalf of Chud, so anything he does is a representation of Chud. So when he went on this bootleg podcast and started sending veiled threats to the judge who revoked Chud's bond, I had to make sure the judge seen this. She got our reports. Oh, and she received it well. She received our reports of Chud's racist PR guy threatening her and threatening this beautiful system of justice that we exist in. Because she responded back on Twitter, out of all places, and she says, intimidation would never succeed in subverting our system of justice. I agree. She also wrote an entire article going off on Chud the Builder's racist PR guy, but it took it a step further. Not only did she drop the article, not only did she drop the tweet, but she also blocked his Twitter page. She personally blocked his Twitter page. There's not enough caucasity in the world that will stop you from being terrified of a sitting judge going to Twitter, typing in your name personally, going to your page and hitting block. You know you in some trouble now, bruh. And he has realized that he tried to play brave initially, and that's where we left off in our last video, but we got some updates. He is panicking, but it's too late for that, bruh. Too late. The live stream that they did to raise awareness for Chud the Builder and his circumstances, where they was making the veiled threats towards the judge, the live stream that we clipped up and sent to the judge, well, they have privated that live stream. They have put that live stream behind his member only now. But I thought the purpose was to raise awareness for Chud the Builder's situation. You can't raise awareness for his situation behind a paywall where it's private, where nobody can see it at. Well, the reason why he privated it is because he understood what the repercussions are, bruh. You got on this internet with all that caucasity to make threats towards a sitting judge. And now the sitting judge received the threats you made towards her, and now you running, and now you hiding, and now you taking down live streams and putting it on private and putting it on members only. It's too late. We already got the clip and the evidence on our page. It's already there. You can't run and you can't hide, but it gets worse, okay? Now, he said that he started this Chud the Builder fan page to raise awareness for Chud the Builder's situation. He did the live stream that's now private, that's now members only, right? Because he wants to run away from his actions, but it's too late. The judge already saw it, buddy. They coming after you. Don't run scared now, right? So now the very page that he started so he could raise awareness for Chud the Builder's defense or Chud the Builder's situation, he has now privated that very same page, okay? Wow, what? These posts are protected. You can't raise awareness on a private page. How are you supposed to disseminate the information? How are you supposed to go viral? Now he hiding and running now because the judge is on his behind. all that caucasity, all that dun-da-da, right? All that tough talk, y'all spent, what, months tough talking about, oh, y'all about to make a change, oh, y'all about to put Belter behind. Oh, y'all are investigating the system. What happened to all that bravery? Now you're running and hiding, man. All it took was a little bit of straightening, and now y'all ducking and hiding. Now y'all running. Now his tweets are protected. Now guess what? Nobody can see it at all. Now he blocked me, by the way. Like before he is now hiding, he's ducking, he's running away, right? Now before he was hiding and running away, he actually blocked me. And you know why he blocked me? He reposted another veiled threat towards the judge that I screenshotted and sent over, and this one really had him panicking. So he reposted this, an account that posted first the traitors, then the invaders, essentially saying, we're gonna first get the traitors and then the invaders, and we're gonna murder them, right? And then the actual caption was, there's no political solution, it has to be war, right? We can't do this amicably, we now have to take violence and bring violence to them. And then he reposted this and he says, I will be identifying the traitors. Citizen audit of our judicial system begins now. The reason why that's a threat towards the judge, A, he already identified her as a traitor verbatim because she revoked Chud's bond. So he posted her in blackface before, claiming that she has allegiance to Black Lives Matter and black people over white people, and she's a traitor. So he already identified her as a traitor. He already said he was going to Tennessee to audit her and to go after her. So he has already openly acknowledged this. And then you reshare a post where they have the head severed from the body of a quote unquote traitor with the caption, there's no political solutions. And then you're also identifying her as a traitor while also saying you're about to identify the traitor. Man, hey, bruh, hey, that was bold. So we had to send it over. We had to say, Your Honor, did you know he was posting this? And certainly they didn't know, but now they knew. And once we got it to the judge, this dude went running. This dude went spiraling, bruh. All that caucasity we once witnessed, all that chest poked out, down the drain. His page went on private. He blocked me. He even wrote me from another page to then blame me for altering or making the threats myself and making it seem he was making the threats, as if I didn't screenshot it from his own page, as if I didn't take the words of the audio and the video from his own interview. He blocked me from one account and then protected the tweet so I can't see his tweets anymore and the world can't see his tweets anymore. So he has completely abandoned this Free Chud project. He has completely waved the white flag. He's completely done. He's running scared. And he wrote me from another account. You see how they do? They now trying to blame the black man for their actions. This man hit me up and he says, are you making threats to the judge and trying to blame it on me? What? What? You see what they do? You see how they try to blame it on the black man, bruh? In the words of Rich by Design, I'm somebody's son, man. I'm somebody's son. You came on an interview, made threats towards the judge. You come on your social media making threats towards the judge. I screenshot those threats. I screen recorded those threats. I sent it to the judge. The judge blocked your personal page, and now you saying I'm the one who's making threats towards the judge. So what did I do? Like how did I do that? How did I, like, AI, like your face? Like, how did I do that? How did I just go to your page? Like, how did I, like, how? Like, how did I what? Like screenshot it, me making threats, and then man, cut it out, bruh. Clearly not. Clearly I didn't do none of that. Clearly you're lying. But he's running, look at this look at this. Are you making threats to the judge and trying to blame it on me after doxing me for a month and sending people after me? Oh, boo-hoo. Nobody doxed you. Nobody made threats towards you. You's a liar. But now he's running scared. Now his pages is private. Now, I'm so confused. Now this is where we're at, right? And by the way, guess what we found out, okay? He removed the donation link for Chud the Builder from his page. Yeah, hey, Chud, you should be pissed off, homie. You should be pissed, bruh. That man ran up his followers off of your name, and once the block got hot, and once the pressure got on, He made his page private, changed the name, right, to the fan account, took all traces of you from that page and said, F ya. Chud, I know you probably sick right now, man, but you can't run, bruh. Your digital footprint already exists. But here's the thing. So after doing all of this, okay? So because we got him in some pretty deep trouble right now with the judge, this man is now on his page with just nothing but lies, bruh. Right? Claiming he called the FBI on me, claiming I'm this, claiming I'm that. I'm like, what? Y'all are doing this to me? All I did was make videos, bro. Right? All I did was go up against the the caucasity, right? You had all that caucasity. All we did was went up against you, man, right? And all we did was make videos, put belt to behind. We tapped that. We tapped that behind, and now you running hiding. And now because we got the police and the judge and the law looking at you and you running scared, you now trying to put the police on me, man. What type of ratatouille activities is this, man? Use a rat and a rat. Oh, no. Yo, you the worst type of human being, bro. You is a ratist. In a now deleted post, by the way, he goes, people think that there aren't consequences, and there are. You simply have to follow through. We must take back our country physically and digitally. People, man, listen, man, I'm not in no political war, bro. I'm a YouTuber, homie. He goes, here is Poetic Flacco using his YouTube platform to coordinate a doxing, psychological, physical harm campaign against me and my family. Full investigation underway into Poetic Flacco, and this is my original submission. Police reports filed, FBI notified, and safety teams at YouTube and X notified. This complaint concerns a coordinated, monetized online harassment campaign that produced doxing and threats against me and my family, ongoing as of today. First off, homie, Cap, yo, you should be ashamed of yourself, man. You really call the FBI a waste of their time, bro. Can you imagine like the schizophrenic rant they had to sit through, man? This dude calling the FBI, there's a guy on YouTube called Poetic Flacco. He has these minions and these people who are millions, and they have different profiles and different names, and they have secret code in different languages, and they be get off our phone, man. Why you wasting? You wasted them poor folks' time, bruh. Sir, you have no evidence, no proof, no. You think you just saying things. Yo, I think you still think this is like the 1920s, bruh, right? Where a white man can simply just accuse a brother of doing something and then a lynch mob is gonna come, right? You can simply just wake up and put down whatever your head movies tell you, and you think the lynch mob is about to come to get me. Because, that's not how this works, bro. You gotta actually prove this, okay? You can't point to any video where I did any of this, right? So which is why he got to resort to accusing me of being certain accounts. Yo, accounts that he been beefing with far before I've made any videos about him, he now claims that I'm those accounts. Those accounts have to show, what? How is he me? What? Bro, you've accused me of being other people in the past. Now we Flacco, how that makes sense? But now this dude has called the FBI claiming that I'm this, I'm that. This is scary. Yo, for a couple of days, dude had like this manic-esque, similar to like a manic episode. Like the rants was crazy, bro. Dude was writing paragraphs upon paragraphs, probably wrote a novel, just saying nonsense, bro. How like he found 39 coordinated attacks and the locations and the geotags all traced back to Flacco. Sir, yo, all the lies you tell on me is not gonna work, bro. You gotta actually have proof, and none of this is proof. This is just all lies, head movies, things you've made up. these people have lost their minds, bro. And if that's not bad enough, this other guy called Mike Wyinners, he drops this hit piece on me today. Now, I don't know if this dude is in cahoots with Chud the Builder and his racist team. I just don't know, right? But he dropped a hit piece the same week they're heaping lies on me. Now he's heaping lies on me. I don't know if it's coordinated or if this dude just decided, you know what, I'm gonna come and chase clout, right? But nonetheless, these people like don't really know what to do with me. Because if you're attacking me or you're coming for me with lies and I have the truth on my side, then it's kind of impossible to defeat me or quote unquote take me down or destroy me, because all I really have to do is just provide the truth, right? Like you spent this entire amount of time crafting up this lie and then I just debunk it like this with the truth. So he drops this video where he claims that I'm a scammer. Now you could probably guess his ethnicity as well. Okay, you can probably guess his ethnicity already, right? But he drops this video where he claims I'm a scammer and I fake giveaways and I don't ever give money to my audience. And I'm like, yo, where do y'all come up with these things at, man?
He tries to get what I like to call pats on the back. He likes to get people to root for him. And the way he does this is he posts like uplifting, heartfelt posts that get people's emotions going, and they go, wow, he's such a great guy. And then they go subscribe to something that he's got going on. And he disgustingly does it using these photos of him when he was a very small child so that he looks innocent, so that he looks adorable. So again, people will like him.
Yo, this dude crazy, dog. So he works his way up to the defamation eventually and the scamming allegations. But bro got a problem with me posting, yo, look where I'm at and look how far I came, bruh. Yo, that's for people who can relate. That's for people who had to overcome something, people who had to go through obstacles, right? We already like know where you came from, all right? You never really had to endure nothing. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna post, yo, look where I came from. Yo, me, Alvin, Sonny Boy used to grab buckets from our crib, jugs, walk miles to Uncle Peter Jolly crib, fill up the buckets and the jugs with water, walk it back to our crib so we got something to bathe with. And like we got something to flush our toilet with because we have no water and no light. That's my background. That's something I'm proud of. So yeah, I'm a post, look where I came from. All right, because people relate. People relate to being considered the black sheep of the family. People looking at you as if you would never amount to nothing. Right, you was discarded initially because they look at you as a trouble child, and you overcome all of that and prove everybody wrong. People relate to being young and black in America, bro, and overcoming everything I overcame and still becoming successful. People relate. People understand the struggle. They understand where we come from in our environments. You just never had to experience that. So that level of hate in your voice, man, talk about, man, look at why you gotta post this. That's because you had the silver spoon. You had everything given to you in life and you didn't amount to anything. That's your fault, that's not mine. But like my audience and like people who watch me, they relate. Yeah, they relate to that. They relate to overcoming something. Bro, I was homeless in 2019. Not homeless where I'm sleeping on the front couch. I'm homeless to where, dog, I gotta sneak in apartment complexes and sleep in the closet. That's where I was homeless at. That's how homeless I was. Now I'm making $100K a month on YouTube. That's a story of redemption and overcoming. And that's something my audience relate to. But see the level of hatred and saltiness. Man, why you gotta poke that? No, that's just my real life story. And if you can't relate to it, you can't relate to it. But you don't gotta lie, right? Yo, if you mad because you had it good in life and you never had to overcome nothing, cool. But you don't gotta pull eyes on me, homie. You don't gotta say I was scamming, knowing damn well I ain't scammed. But hopefully today, you guys see this guy for the liar and the fraud he is. Once we really put into perspective and show you guys in 4K, right? Like how he just made it, like he just made things up out of nowhere. He just lied because he's upset that I had to overcome something, right? I'm fat, I'm ugly, right? I stutter. I'm the last person that should be a successful orator and content creator on YouTube, but I overcame that. It was my destiny. And there's nothing you could do to take me off my destiny. It would never happen. So keep trying. But let's continue and let's get to where he gets to the straight defamation and lies.
So that he can gain their trust in order to steal from them later by way of scam. Does this make sense? So, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on here. And a perfect example of this is the fake giveaways that he has staged over the years. I mean, I've never seen anyone come out and say that Jala gave them thousands of dollars, but we've seen Jala countless times post that he wants to give thousands of dollars away to someone in need, that he wants to help someone, that the Lord is calling on him to help someone in need. And he posts on his community tab that he wants to give something to someone, but he never really actually does, and no one ever, corroborates, or there's no way to legitimize any. I mean, he looks like he's given money to people that are hungry, when in reality he's just making people like him so that he can scam them later on. Take a look at this. It says, so this is how he announces it. He says, God has been telling me lately to do a 5K or 10K giveaway to one of my subscribers. He says he just doesn't know how to do it or how to determine who deserves it, but comment below and give him some engagement, and he'll maybe, so this is an engagement scam. And so July 1st of last year, just over a year ago, this live stream giveaway ceremony was supposed to take place, but it never did, right? I just told you that a little while ago. But what ended up taking place is he covered his ass with this post announcing a random winner. Jala chose this guy's email. It's an obvious troll email. The person's name is Mike Hunt. This is not a real, I mean, you guys, people are going to be thinking that I'm playing with AI at this point. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is this?
Dude called me a scammer, just outright scammer. 4 times. Y'all getting too comfortable on this app, bro. Y'all come on this app and just lie on people, bro. But the thing is, y'all lie because y'all feel like, man, we don't really got nothing. There's really no consequences for lying. I can come and lie, get a couple thousand views. I mean, like, what is he going to sue me for? I don't got nothing. I'm broke. Keep at it, though. Keep thinking there's no consequences, okay? Now, I don't know his motivation for doing this. Again, he is a white dude. I come on his app and I cook white supremacists. So maybe he's essentially mad I speak on white supremacy. I cook him. I cook the racist white dudes. So he's doing this nonsense, right, to lie on me and to try to stop the mission. It's not going to stop the mission because, again, when you lie, and I got the truth on my side, it doesn't end well for you. Here are the dates, okay? So the winner, his email name was Mike Hunt at the time, but his name is actually Sean. So he sent in his submission June 13th. We responded back with the winner July 1st, let him know, hey, Mike, you got chosen. I posted the email. People started saying, no, that's a troll, that's a troll. He responded back and he says, I apologize right here about the display name. And he said it was an old email name. He had the email for a while. I didn't think it was a big enough deal, to be honest, to say, no, you're not chosen, because people create emails all the time with random names. His real name is actually Sean, not Mike. But he was very apologetic. He even offered, by the way, for me to choose someone else. I told him, no, you won. We're going to go with you. Sean showed proof of him being in the hospital like he said he was. I blurred out information like his date of birth and other sensitive information. But this is Sean in the hospital. So Sean was a real person who was going through a lot. There's a lot of things that we had to deal with when dealing with Sean that I'm probably not going to say publicly. But this was a lot. Like, Sean had a very tumultuous life. When Sean left the hospital, Sean was homeless. He didn't have an ID. He tried to open up a bank account for us to wire it to him. He couldn't open it up. So it was just back and forth. Eventually, we figure out that Sean could actually open up a Chime account. And with the Chime account, they wouldn't ask him for his ID. So eventually, again, it took like a month or so, bro, for us to finally get him to, open up the Chime account. So once we figure out, okay, he don't need an ID for Chime, I hit him and said, hey, Sean, it's Flacco. It's your Chime account set up yet? Want to get you the money ASAP. Because, again, it was important to me to get the money to him ASAP. Once he got his account number and his routing number via Chime, we was then able to set up an ACH transfer via Wise. Chime also has this thing called like Pay Anyone feature, but they also have a limit for new accounts. So we're able to split it up. As you see right here, transaction details, we sent $2,000. The Wise fees was $27.61, but we sent $2,000. Now, Sean didn't mind paying the fees because, again, this was a free $5,000. So if he had to eat up like 100 or so in fees, he didn't mind. So the updates go, again, we set up the transfer on September 11th for the $2,000, and they paid out to him minus the fees on September 12th. Again, this is just half. This is the $2,000, right? Again, Sean Ramirez is the account holder. This was sent September 11th. Here are the Chime receipts. We had to use third-party apps like Chime and Wise because Sean did not have a traditional bank account to take the wire. He didn't have an ID. He was in a pretty bad spot in life. So, and because Sean, like his Chime account was pretty brand new, he had limits. So we had to split up the Chime payments as well. But we sent the 900 initially on September 11th with the 2,000. Now we alerted Sean of like transfer fees, et cetera, et cetera. Sean had no problems taking the transfer fees. So that's why it was 900 due to the transfer fees. But nonetheless, though, we sent 2,900 plus the 2,000 that came later on October 25th. Altogether, Sean received about $4,900, paid about $100 in transfer fees for the 5,000. But Sean was happy. Sean was grateful. We probably spent more than $5,000 to be honest in terms of transferring the money to these various third-party apps to get the money to him. But Sean was happy. Sean was very grateful. He expressed his gratitude. So I don't know where these scamming allegations come from. I do know where the scamming allegations come from. It comes from a pathological liar called Mike Wyinners who is infested and infected with jealousy. Bro even said at some point during that video, oh yeah, my audience, and I got something that can affect you, bro. You can't, bro. Listen, man. Like, I don't think, again, I don't want to brag nothing, but I don't think you've been paying attention recently, bro. You don't really have the voice, the power, or anything to really affect me, bro. Like, you is a peon, and I'm sorry to say, bro. All right, but only peons engage in activity. You just made something, bro. You just made it up. You just lied. For no reason whatsoever, like for no good reason, you just lied on somebody. For what? Right? Like what? Like now what? Right? Another lie? This the same clown, by the way, right, who went to like my YouTube course, see my course had no negative reviews, right? It had like 100 plus, I think, like downloads, no negative reviews. He left the only negative review and then made a video on how on how the course is a scam because people leaving negative reviews when he was the only negative review. This is the pathological, lying, obsessed weirdo I'm talking about. But he didn't just stop here. He also accused me of running another scam, which is just easily debunkable because receipts exist.
Things he's never done. He never went live and gave away $200 to 5 different people who could guess a number between 1 and 10. It just never happened.
These people are really bad at lying. If you go to that post and you go to the comment section, you will see me responding back to the winners. Like, this person guessed the right number. I asked them for their Cash App. They sent their Cash App. They say, yo, I got it. Thank you, Flacco. This person sent his Cash App. Yo, I got it. Thank you, Flacco. This person, yo, I got it. Thank you, Flacco. Now, some of them like deleted their Cash App after they sent it or after I sent the money, but you can still go back and see the receipts. And here are some of the Cash App receipts from that day of people getting their $200. If you're going to lie on me, if you're just going to just make up things on me, bruh, at least do a great enough job at making sure your lies aren't easily debunkable. I got a question for y'all, man, because from my perspective, it's like, we all content creators, like we shouldn't be out getting like the law involved, but y'all let me know, bruh, right? Like, at what point should I stop allowing these white supremacists to lie on me and really start fighting back like legally? Because this is just clear, like, this the clearest cut defamation I've ever seen in life. Bro called me a scammer 4 times. Bro said I scammed this, I scammed this, I scammed this. When I'm paying people, I'm providing the receipts of paying people, and you just lied. Like, all you did was just lie, right? But y'all let me know, man, right? At what point should I really start taking it seriously and start filing legally, man? Because at this point, bro, they're just gonna keep on defaming me until I step up. So I want for y'all to decide, okay? And right hand on my dead grandfather, okay? Right hand, dead grandfather, man. If y'all say, Flacco, hey, bruh, we won't judge you, go get him, I'll go get him, right? Like, again, I got no problem going to get him. I just don't want to distract from this mission of what we're doing, right? We're roasting these people. We're making like dope videos. We're speaking out against white supremacy and racism and just bad people in general, right? Bad people in general, right? And it's beyond white supremacy, just bad people in general. And I don't want to take away from the mission, but at what point do we say, bro, enough is enough, man? Like, y'all got to stop lying. Like, attack me for the other thing, right? Like being fat, cool. Just straight up lying, just a lie, and this is who y'all listen to? Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, man. If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen somewhere here to find out about the horrifying Zeus Network allegations. It's almost over for him, bro. It's done. All right, it's done. I'm going to see you guys in the Zeus Network video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.